Well, it's Monday, June 2nd, and we're at the coastal route terminal in Bergen. And there is our ship, the Havila Pollux. This little hill behind us separates kind of like a peninsula from where we were on the other side of the peninsula in Old Bergen from the port area here. You can see up on the top of the mountain the funicular and the restaurant that we were at. Doesn't seem like that long ago we were up there. It's raining on and off today, so we're going to watch the ship come in and dock right here. This will be our first time ever on a ship. We had a very easy taxi ride over from the hotel, and when we return in 12 days, we'll have another taxi ride back to the hotel. We have yet to meet a Havila employee to let us know what to do, so we're kind of just figuring it out on our own. But the important thing is, here's the ship. And we're going to be starting to get organized aboard at about 3:30, and then the boarding will happen at about 4. They'll serve dinner on board at 6, and then my understanding is it should depart about 8:30. You can see all the people standing up on the top deck, watching them come into port. The ship has bow and stern thrusters, so it is able to control itself even in a crosswind coming into dock. It's very quiet. In fact, it's certainly looking as if it's going to do a 270 and then back up to the dock, which is a pretty neat feat. So it's not horribly windy today. You can see some blue sky up top. jealous that these guys really know what they're doing. Like it's drawing about 10 feet of water right now. We've seen sometimes announcements that a ship won't call at a particular port because of low tide. Tossed a leader line out with the weighted ball. The gate down to let cargo come out. See the lifeboats up top. See the restaurant. See the very top deck where you can walk around. Here come the lorries to get the cargo. One of our rooms, kind of right there. You can see that little open hatch that they're pulling the door over to. Looks like there's an upper exit and a lower exit for passengers. And now we wait for everything to get unloaded, and they'll do a turnaround, and in a few hours we'll be taking off up the coast route. Looking forward to it. Welcome, Pollux. Well, welcome aboard. We're in cabin 5301. How does it look so far, sweetie?
Looks lovely. It looks cozy and comfortable.
Well, let's see what we can
and
discover.
Roomy enough.
We have a nice double bed. It's kind of, I'd say, almost queen size.
Yeah. We got to cuddle.
but it feels nice. And we have a television, which we can cue in. Look at over here. We have a hot water heater with cups for tea.
Nice.
And here is the emergency exit plan for our room. This is the bathroom. That includes a shower.
And lots of
Toilet
hooks.
and lots of hooks for different things. A big step up that we're going to have to make sure that we don't trip over, either going in or out.
Well, it looks big enough that you would notice it.
Yep. And then
Oh, that's nice.
big
and roomy.
storage
Oh,
cabinets.
and what's this? Oh, a refrigerator.
More, and a refrigerator.
Nice. Very nice.
And lots of storage space.
And we can put our backpacks under here.
And we can put our backpacks under there, probably one under there too.
And,
And over here,
oh, our suitcases will fit under here.
we have a little desk. Yep, and the suitcase can fit there. We have this little table to move around wherever we want. Why don't you test out the chair
Well,
and
I'll
see
push
how
out
the
this
chair is?
first.
Test out the couch.
Oh, nice. It's
How's
nice
that?
and solid.
Good.
And now, I can sit this out. Let's see. I think I'll do this. I can put my feet up.
How's that?
Good. I don't want to put them on with my shoes on.
And we can look out
Nice. Looks like wool carpet.
the port window here. And that's a nice sized window.
Yeah, it looks small from
Mm-hmm.
the thing, but the ship is bigger. Oh, and it has a windowsill.
Yes, it does. And we have plugs over here. We have a mirror. So all in all, it's
And I feel air. I was afraid it would be stuffy,
mm-hmm.
but it feels like they have air coming in fact.
right there. And we have controls
nice.
over the heating, cooling. So all in all, you know, this is going
And
to
is
be very
that a
nice.
little reading lamp?
That's a reading lamp.
That's cool.
A little gooseneck on it. It's very nice.
This is very solid.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, I'm going to close this off.
I must put my glasses on now. Ah, das war das mit den zwei. Weil die zwei da drüben mit dem
Okay, and there's one of the big cruise ships at the end of the wharf.
I could ask, couldn't I? Ob da noch was dabei ist. Im Prinzip. Nein, aber wir sind ja morgen dann im Fenster und dann habe ich auch gehört. Weil das kann ja sein, weil ich, wenn die wo das reserviert haben, früher kommen.
Those are the big oil rig ships that we saw, the red ones.
Oh yeah, yeah. The other side of that.
Yeah.
No, da drüben sind doch die, die haben da hast du mehr.
And there's the funicular up at the top.
Yeah. That's gonna show us the whole.
No, wieso denn? Du bist immer so, da schauen wir mal, warten wir mal, was soll man mal. Und wenn du fragst und dich informierst, dann
There's the Ferris wheel. Behind that second, right behind that third red ship.
Well, we're gonna eat all.
Yeah.
No, it's not. Do you have to choose something?
Oh, we're out on the promenade deck for the first time. The sun will set about 11 o'clock tonight. Rise about 5 a.m. Houses are all packed in along these steep mountainsides 40 minutes out of Bergen, which is back to the left of that tall mountain in the center. Going to be passing under this suspension bridge. We lucked out that the rain stopped. Surprising number of houses very close to the water.